Good morning, everybody. Right, Roxy's weekly challenge. Let's do it. They were, I can't remember what she called them. I've got my list here. Hold on. Sorry. Secret Journal Spot Flip Tucks. There you go. So it's week 23. Yeah, fairly simple design actually. So I'm going to do that one in a bit. Yeah, it's just a case of getting something pretty. These are out of a herb book. So, and it's already, well, as I say, it's out of a book, so that's fine. So it's already folded. I'm not going to have to do much to that one, am I? The only thing I thought I would do differently is maybe make the bottom pocket a little bit bigger, but on this one, you're actually very close. Let me move you up a bit. On this one, I don't want to lose that bit. I'm just wondering about making a pocket that folds over out of a book page or something. You're not even seeing this, are you? Let me just lift you up a little bit higher. Otherwise, I'm going to go out of screen all the time. Right, okay, we'll think. Oh, excuse me. We'll think about that one. All right, this is a page out of a plant book. Oh, we're just going to have to lose some of the pictures, aren't we? So just fold up the bottom bit. Hopefully in somewhat of a straight manner. What else did she do? Excuse me. I know we need to cut a little bit out of here for a starter. Oh, she had a fold over flap, didn't she? Right, okay. Alright, so I'm going to have to trim a little bit off there. It was already folded, otherwise I would have folded it in a manner that I didn't have to do that, basically. But dear, excuse me. What am I doing wrong here? Should have folded the edge first. Yeah, that's what I'm doing wrong. Right, okay. I remember now. She cut a little bit out of there, didn't she? Yeah, I've just fluffed that one up. Right, okay. Don't do that. Oh dear. I'm going to switch the brain on in a minute, don't worry. Okay, so I've got a dictionary page here. Right, okay, so. See, unfortunately they're folded already, aren't they? Does that matter? Probably not. Right, okay. Just do it, Susan. Stop thinking so much. Right, okay, on this one I'm going to fold the pockets a little bit bigger because these are quite big book pages, so I wouldn't want it that big in my journal. Okay. And then I'm going to have to... Right, let's... Oh dear. It's not looking good. Okay. Let's crease that there. Right, okay, right. Right. Stop saying right. Just angle those slightly. Now, where was my centre line? You're there, aren't you? Okay. Can't actually... Right. There it is. I can see it now. Where's my bigger ones? Do you know, those scissors, I'm going to put a great big long string on them, my green ones, because they've done a run at again. It's okay, we'll manage. Right, was that it? Yeah, but it needs to match up a little bit better, Susan. Okay, it's gone completely wonky donkey. I have no idea how that happened, but let's just cure it. Probably my folding, which is not the best at sometimes. Right, so there's the base. Yeah, okay, right. We'll do some bases. I'm not going to try and overachieve on this one, as usual. Right, so I've got a big sheet of music paper here. This one's going to be huge, isn't it? Okay, let's get some... right, let's fold the edge first. I should have rewatched her video. It's been a couple of days and I have been at work. My head is fried. It was a busy week. Right, so that's the... Am I staying in screen even? No, probably not. Let me... Get your camera sorted, woman. Get your camera sorted. Right. Then we'll go up. Okay. And then hold that over to there. Let's try and keep the top straight, if nothing else. I did tear it out of a book, so this might be a bit wobbly down this end. How to not craft. Good old C. Trouble is, I watch her on a Monday, and today is Thursday, so, you know, the brain is slightly addled. Just cut that at an angle, cut that at an angle. I really am going to have to go and find my bigger scissors. They're probably downstairs, actually. I was doing some fussy cutting. Right. Okay, so that's the basis. Okay. There we are. That's quite a big one, actually. So that's a sheet of music, as you can see. Cool. Two. I did think about an Edith Holden, but my problem is what you're going to lose. See, that would have to fold up. And then the words would all be upside down. Does that matter? I don't suppose it does really, does it? I need to start using some of these. I'm hoarding them and it's ridiculous because, you know, you shouldn't hoard such things. You should use them and put them in things for others to share and stuff. And of course it's quite thick paper. Right, behave, thank you. Just want to line that up there. Might come back a little bit actually because it is quite thick. I'll just refold the page. Where's my bone folder? There he is. Right. Okay, so there's my new fold line. So I hope everybody's well. I'll say it's Thursday here. It's my short week at work this week. Hurrah! So I've got an extra day to play, which is grand. Oh, sorry, Edith Holden. I don't like cutting you, but I have to. Sorry. Just take a smidgen off there. At least I'm not going to have to decorate the fold over bit, so that's something. That's a very pretty one. Of course it's very pretty, it's Edith Holden. Right, how the heck? I still don't know how that's happening. I guess it's just the folding of the paper. Or my slightly dodgy cutting. Could be one or two. That's pretty. I like that one. Okay. That's not going to need anything on there. That I'll leave plain. That I'll cover with some writing paper or something. I'm just going to leave those like that. Yes, it's upside down. Does that matter? It might drive you slightly bonkers, but... Right, so what we've got 3. Like I say, I'm not going to be over ambitious. Now the one I really wanted to try, I've got this massive, I'm going to turn it that way because you won't get in the screen, massive book, page out of a bird book, and I'm thinking, mind you, it will be enormous, won't it? It'll be far too big. I could trim that top down a bit. It'll be tall and skinny, but where's my ruler? Oh, I've got a quilting one here. That'll do. I don't want it any more than, yeah, it's going to be massive, that one. So even if I chop that wing off, 8 inches is going to be there. What I could do is just make it just like a multiple scrap. Yeah, I will. I know what I mean. I think what it's called. Just as a, you know, doesn't go in a journal type thing. It would just be, sorry, very clunky. I'll think of my words in a minute. Hold on. It would just be a separate ephemera folder. I think that's the word I'm trying to use. Go a tad closer. Okay. But we can put in big pockets. Might not go anywhere with this one. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, so it'll be tall and skinny, but a pretty cool ephemera folder maybe, this one. We get that handsome devil on the front. I know a lot of people don't like them. I mean, down here they're known as flying rats, the seagulls. But, you know, we made them like that. If we didn't leave our junk everywhere, they wouldn't be such a pain. But we do. And they have adapted, very smart really, they've adapted to eating our chips and stuff. What they do down here anyway. They are a pest actually down here. We have to, this, if you come to Devon, you'll see that there's signs everywhere, you know, do not feed the seagulls, because as soon as you feed them, there's a whole flock of them appear. It's probably the same everywhere. And I know once I used to, gosh, get your words out. I used to help out at Brownies. I don't know what the equivalent is in the US, but yeah, I think it is Brownies, isn't it? And we went to Paignton Zoo, which is a zoo in the next town over. Well, anyway. And we were sat having our lunches, and this seagull come down and nicked one of the Brownies sandwich straight out of her hand. She was crying her eyes out, she was. Yeah, okay, so they're big pockets, but that's okay. Nothing could turn that. No, I don't mind that actually. So again, what I might do is put another little pocket up there, and then it'll be right. We'll play with that one. Okay, but it's enormous. So I'll just get the inch one over here. Yeah, it's 9 inches. So it will never fit in a journal, but well, unless you do a tall, skinny one. Right, let's how long we've been going. Okay, I'm going to decorate these ones for now, and then if we start running out of time, it won't be such a biggie. Okay. Start with that one, I think. Right, I got a book off of Amazon, and it's called That. Decoupage Scrapbooking Collectible Papercraft Ephemera Sampler to Cut and Collage. There's a title for you. I haven't actually got a product number, but there's an ISBN number there if you want this. And basically it's, you know, it does what it says on the tin. It is a box, a book full of ephemera, one time only, you know, obviously. I've obviously taken it apart, but as you can see, there's lots of really nice stuff in there, basically. So, but the cool thing is when you've cut out like that, those bits, the scraps here, although they're white on that side, because the backs of the pages are coloured, you end up with coloured strips, which is what I've got here under my ruler, because they kept blowing away in the wind yesterday. Yeah, so that's quite a nifty book, which I think it was £5 on Amazon. Yes, you can buy a couple of digital kits for that, but you know, you're restricted on how much you can use them, and I just want to give that a go, I'll be honest with you. So right, I'm going to go and get my big scissors, so I'm going to pause you for a minute because I think they're downstairs. Oh, it's as organised as ever here. I will be back in a moment. Right, found them. Okay, right, okay, so let's decorate. So out of that book I showed you, there's some quite big plates and things in there, so I wonder whether any of these would do. I want it that big on the front. That's quite pretty, although I love these. Right. Yeah, I like that one. Okay. Oh. I chopped up my French, what was it called? It's gone. The French book that I got from the car boot, and I can't remember what it's featured. Woodworkers stuff and stuff like that, and yeah, and it's got lots of really good tables and things in it. Sorry, I'm just trying to see and I can't get my head over because the camera's in the way. I don't even think that's straight, but let's just tear it anyway. Yeah, it's quite good papers in that actually for its age, and it was 1950s I think it was, or something like that. Anyway, yeah, make some room here. The only trouble working on a glass mat is that noise. I do apologise if that's annoying you, but my mat was pretty grim, so okay. Oh, let's have that side, shall we, with the numbers. So little birdie can go there. So I've got all these strips left over from the back of the a bit white, aren't they? But does that matter? No. Right, you need to go over there because that's going to go there, so maybe the blue would be better. Come on, stop faffing around, Susan. As Rachel said, it doesn't have to cover it completely, it's just to add a bit of decoration. Still not happy, it needs more. It's one of my gel prints. Which I photocopied. Why does that never work for me? Come on, tear nicely. Does anybody else struggle with that? Rachel makes it look so easy. I think, have I got any news to tell you? Not really. No. The commuting to work's getting worse. They're building houses all on the road where I commute in, and it's just I think the says it all, doesn't it? It's bedlam, but never mind. It is what it is. I just want a bit more colour under that one. Well, this is probably going to be very clashy, but I'm just doing it. Yeah, so it's It's getting worse. We're trying to convince them that we don't need to travel in. We can just work from home, but this is, yeah, it's not going to happen. Unfortunately, the unit I work in, it is all about being together in the same room. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, oh, I pick up the one with black on. That's typical. Oh well. I know Rachel doesn't do this, but sometimes it just looks quite nice. Right, let me get the one with brown on, so we don't pick that up again. Let me get my ink ready. I've got a little. That's gone wonky. So I had a little sticky mat thing that you can. Right, stay. Okay. Come on, you're taking a long time to do one blinking thing, Susan. Let's organise this space. I think this one is almost had it. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be enough on there. I'm going to go fairly gentle on this paper, although, yeah, that's had it. It's fairly alright, but it is quite old, this paper, so as I told you, because it's 1950s something or other. And, you know, you think that's not long ago when you're my age, but actually it was a long time ago. So... anybody else feel like that? I mean, when they say about 1990, I think, oh yeah, that wasn't long ago. It was. It was 31 years ago, which just does not compute in my brain. It really just doesn't. I don't feel that was a very long time ago. Oh dear. Stick it over to this side slightly, because when that comes over, yeah, that'll do nicely. Right, so again, I know, as I say, I know Rach doesn't do this, but I am. Because A, it gets rid of the slightly dodgy cutting, although I did do it on the guillotine, so it shouldn't be that bad. That was the nice thing about that book, actually. A lot of it could be done on the guillotine, so... maybe we won't go quite square and square. Maybe we'll do that. Oh, you've been staying in frame. Sorry. Let me just lift you up just a little bit more. I keep forgetting. Sorry. I shouldn't, but I do. Which I humbly apologise. Okay, I'm going to offset that very slightly because that was a little bit too matchy-matchy, wasn't it? Okay, so where was that blue bit? You'll do. Come here. Maybe a bit of that would look better with a bit of that on top. Maybe. Oh, I wish I could see straight lines. I really can't. I don't think that's straight. I will look out for a new cutting mat, I think, because I do struggle with the straight line thing. So, although this glass mat is lovely, you know, especially if you're doing a bit of mixed media or something, I need the straight lines. I just cannot see them. I've done it to that size, and I need to rip it off about there. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to have a look for a nice little cutting mat, I think, to work on top of. Are you super sticky? No, you're not too bad. A bit of that on top as well. What do you reckon? Yeah, and I think we'll put a bit over there. Okay. I won't bother to ink it because that's a bit overload. Right. Oh, I know what else I did. I don't know if you watched Rachel and Jessica. No, Two Silver Oranges. It's gone. I can't remember what her name is. Yeah, they did the stamping on the ledger paper and stuff like that to make labels. I did that because I thought that was pretty nifty, especially as I just picked up that French book at the car boot. So, but I haven't got many label stamps, so I've got these, which I've got. Well, I've got what have I got? I've got 3 label stamps. That's it. So yeah, I think a bit of red there actually, because that brings in the red of that bird. Righto, sold. Let's get rid of that page because that is pretty yucky now. Yeah, so that's quite a nice little ephemera builder actually, because if you stamp it just right, you get the numbers just inside. That was the whole idea. So about there, what do you reckon? It's all right, isn't it? Right. Okay, so inside, I just need some plain paper. I clean forgot to get my coffee dyed stuff out. Bear with me. Where are you? Right, thank you. Oh, scoot. Right, so I've got some tea dyed actually. I don't dye with coffee. I find it a bit over the top personally. It's just my personal view. So I got a writing book and I just actually we could go there and there. Let's do that. Because our Rachel did that, didn't she? Just at the top of the pocket, about there. It's not straight at all. Let's at least get the line straight on the page. That'll do. Good enough. A bit more. Yeah, let's do that. But we don't want it going over the central doodad. I don't know whether our craft fair is going to go ahead in August. I was going to dedicate this week to getting my soap supplies or soap made, but I don't know. I just don't know if it's going to go ahead. So it's, I mean, it doesn't matter because I mean, soap is soap. I've got some downstairs which has sat there for a year and it's fine. It's perfect. So looking for me little card. Where have you gone? God, honestly. It's not a big room. You wouldn't have thought I'd lose stuff, but obviously I do. Yeah, so I don't know what to do, I'll be honest with you. So do I carry on? Do I make? What do I do? Do you tell me? Carry on as normal? Because they're on about extending it, and the trouble is it'll just cancel all the, you know, our West Point show are saying, you know, buy your tickets now, and I'm like, let's see what the government's going to do about the end of lockdown first. I don't think they're going to just end it just now, so who knows. It's good that they're immunising the kids now over here. I don't know if that's everywhere, but the 12 to 15-year-olds, because, you know, where I walk with my daughter down at the river, I mean, this, when did we go? Saturday? There were loads of teenagers all just hanging out together, you know, so they're still, I mean, yes, it's in the fresh air and we are allowed to meet up with people in the fresh air, but, you know, they weren't sticking to any guidelines. They're kids, of course they weren't. They just want to live, don't they? So, oh well, who knows. Right, okay, let's get these pockets stuck. We're taking far too long here. Don't know how many I'm going to get done. Don't block up on me, thank you. I do, it's only a little pocket. Yeah, so I don't know, do I just carry on regardless, or we'll stay, or what? But I'm not going to put any ephemera inside because I don't know where I'm going to use these, but I need to find my card. Ah, there it is. It's pretending to be a block. Right, I'll do. Okay. So there. Yeah, quite like that. I will ink around because it does make all the difference. So I'll just do this one and I won't bore you with the others. I'll just do those another time. I think I've still picked up that black one, haven't I? Oh, crikey. No, that was the black one. Oops. Okay, just make the most of it. Just go with it. It'll be fine. Oh, lordy. I'm such a disaster zone sometimes, aren't I? Oh well. Right, well, that's what they look like, inked up with black. Oh, I should give up. Right, one, I'll give you a close-up at the end. Let's put that somewhere where I can find it. Oh, God, how long have we been going? Sorry, 31 minutes, right. Okay, and I resurrected that one. I just refolded it. We got a bit of a weird pocket situation going on there, but that's fine. We'll just leave that as is. Right, we need to speed up. I'm going to put that whole sheet in there like that. I'm not going to worry about whether it'll fold or not. Right. I think these are something that you can either do really, really quick or, you know, really go for it with the embellishments and what have you. So, whoa. I probably, like Rachel said, I might stitch around mine actually, so I'm not worrying too much about getting up close with the glue to the edges. Obviously, if you don't sew, you would need to. Got a crease in there from when I dyed it. Go on, stretch out. Okay, stay there then, that's fine. Right, let me get that pin in that glue, otherwise it seizes up on me. Right. So we will need to cover the back somewhat. Stay still, thank you. Can't cut straight for toffee. So, got some of these strips here, I'll do. So I'm terrified to use that. Yeah, that's the black one. Let's put that out of the way. That was that El Cheapo ink from Tiger as well, and that is very, very strong. But I did notice when I was doing the Arty Maze project that actually it's very water soluble, so yeah, that was interesting. There's another small bit there, you'll do. Let's just angle you very slightly. I'm going to leave that plain. Okay, so that can stick like that. That's fine. I feel it needs a little something on there just to see what we got in here. I'm going to tick it there. What do we use inside? That's all, that one. Or should I just use all these big ones? Maybe we'll put that on there. I don't know, what would you do? Slightly smaller. Let's go with that one. Does it need a... Oh, maybe we just keep this one simple. Maybe we just do that. I don't know. Okay, we'll go with that. It's not brilliant, but it does the job. I feel it needs something there though, doesn't it? Got the other labels here. Come here. I suppose a little red one wouldn't look too bad, would it? We're taking far too long, aren't we? I'm not going to get many done, but you know, it's all about playing, I suppose. Oh, green might do. It's a lot of labels, isn't it? I like that one. I think we'll just go with that. Yeah, it could do with a little bit more on there, but it's not going to get it because we ain't got time. Oh, we haven't got time. I'm not going to ink it. I'm a rebel. Don't like it, but don't like that. Okay, we just have to live with it because because. It's a really nice old book page, this one. It's a Thomas Hardy book, I think it was. Hold it. Let's just, I'll trim that off in a minute. It's sticky anyway from the being a glue page. It's a bit wonky, but we'll put it on. It's fine. Oh, we weren't going to decorate backs, were we? Oh dear. Susie's had a moment. Never mind. It's done now. Okay. There we are. Maybe that's what it needs, just down that edge there. It just needs a little bit of crazy collage stuff going on. Yep, that's what it needs. I know it covers up some of the flowers, but sometimes it just needs a little something. I'm getting very sticky. I bet you're stuck, aren't you? Yep. Could have done with coming down there now. But it's on. Right, okay. Yeah, not so on that one. I think we're almost at time, aren't we? God, I've done 2. Yeah, 3 minutes. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we could go really simple on this one and just use a big image if I can find them. Right, that's got a big overflap on that one, so, which I don't mind, that's fine, it can stay there, but I do feel it needs some colour underneath it. Alright, just going through my I can get them out. Come here, thank you. I've got some gel printed paper as well. I've got some coffee, actually tea, as I said. No, I don't like those. Gold. Here we go, Mrs. Fusspot again. Green's quite nice. Right, that'll do. Let's tear a bit of that. It's really thin. I don't know what this paper is. I think out in the States you call it construction paper. I think here we call it, I can't remember, we used to use it in school. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called now. It was a long time ago when I worked in a school. Sugar paper, that was it. Yeah, that's what we used to call it anyway. Just needs a little bit of colour down there. No, that way round. Nobody move, please. Thank you. No room to move here. All right. Okay. So. I know this is going to be covered up, but it still needs to, I feel it needs to go on there just to back that. That's a little dusting. I know, it's a faff. Oop. Stick that on well, actually, that one. Okay, so let's have you there so I can line this up semi-well. Is that straight? Nope. Okay. one, did I? Oh, I'm going to go with that. I think I quite like that one actually. I'm going to stop panicking about the time, guys. Sorry, this might run over. No, I was just thinking about a big red one. There's no red in there, is there? So that's no good. Okay. See, ideally I'd like it down there, but I don't want to cover up my butterfly, so that's a bit too placed there. Okay. We could have it just sort of poking out there, couldn't we? There's no reason why not. Yeah, just takes the squareness off of everything, doesn't it? Yes, it does, Susan. Well done. Trying to get that lined up with the edge of that there, otherwise that'll look very squint otherwise. Oh no, oh, seriously, you're not helping. That might not look, well, it isn't straight to there, but I want it to line up with this edge here, because otherwise that will look very wonky indeed. Yeah, I'll go around ink later. Okay. I still feel like it needs something up there. I know I'm over, I'm really sorry, but sometimes these things happen. Sorry, reaching in front of you as well. Right. Let me get a little something up there, so it needs another butterfly, I think. Get out my diddy ones. I'll just do this and then we'll call it quits, because yeah, I'm probably well over on time now. So just hiding my dodgy trimming. This is a slightly thicker card actually. We'll use a bit of art glitter glue, I think. Oop. I think some of these you could probably, you know, mass make the outsides and then just kind of decorate the insides to, you know, whatever your theme is when you actually make, well, when you actually put them in a journal or whatever you're going to use them for. Yeah, as in, you know, the insides here. You could either, yeah, I mean, really, you could turn them into mini journals, couldn't you? Why not? Yeah, with pockets either side, stitch in some papers in here, and then you've got I might do that with this one actually, because it's quite a big one. I think it would be a bit too much for you know, sticking in a pocket or whatever in a journal. So I might actually make this into a mini journal and just leave the front and back like that, and then have the pages in the middle. What do you reckon? I think that sounds like a plan, Stan. And have one of those whirly things there, wrap around I'm going to do that. Right, I think we are definitely out of time. I failed completely. Yes, I did. Right, okay, so there's one. I'm not 100% with that one. It's okay. It's nice that you get that when you open the flap. I didn't stick the pockets, that's helpful. But yeah, like Rachel said, you just stick little bits of ephemera in there, and you know, you just stick them in a pocket. I need to tidy up these edges. Yeah, not my best video. Never mind. Quite like that one. Again, that would be another one that would lend itself to being quite a sweet little mini journal, wouldn't it? I wonder. I might do that again, actually. Yeah, you know, the document ring thing there. I don't know. Because that would... What size is that? Sorry, I'm going to use my quilting squares. So it's 5 by 5 1/4. So yeah, it would fit on, wouldn't it? So you imagine that's on a... This is an A5 bit of paper here. So yeah, you could stick that. I mean, it'd be a big... Well, it'd just take up a whole page, wouldn't it? But no, I think that's... Yeah, no, I think I'll leave that one as a page thingy. But this one is... Well, again, it would fit. But you're getting a bit close to your spine with that one. Yeah, it's just a little bit wider. But again, yes, you could. So anyway, I'm going to let you go because I'm rambling now. Yeah, this one, I think I envisaged that as just being its own separate little ephemera holder, basically. I might cut these pockets down and then just do pockets up here, cover the background. If I do it, I'll show you. If I don't, I won't. Right, have a good day. I'm hoping to get a couple of videos done today because I've got a couple of little projects that I, you know, you might want to do with me. So I'll call that quits. And thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.